And when it's completed, where'd my alpha go? Okay. A puff of hot gas pushes the nose cone off and deploys the recovery device. In this case, it's a parachute. And that retards the descent so that the rocket can come back down. The shroud lines on the parachute have a very interesting name. They're called shroud lines. And the shock cord is called what?
Shock cord.
Okay, all right, so that's a little terminology or lingo for this. It all comes down together. And you can use these as carrier vehicles for many different types of applications. This one is like a class that we all built a couple of years ago. But you can build other rockets too. For example, here's a longer one of that I put together last night. We'll see if we can fly it. What makes this one unique is that it has a motion picture camera in it. So it'll take up in dizzying speed what's going on. And I bought this thing. It's like a gum stick. It's about the actual size of it. It takes about 45 minutes of people. You can hear it in the background yelling, "Where is it?" They're looking for it. So here's a vehicle that has a purpose of carrying a cargo. Then here's one we'll also launch today. It doesn't use fins, it uses tubes. We'll see how that works, see if it'll stabilize it. Just a variety of practical experiments. When you're doing anything in engineering, you're trying to accomplish a purpose, and you're trying to do it minimizing risk. And so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to actually be doing a rocket that carries a payload and do it safely. And this is what our rocket's going to look like. It is not going to look like that. Okay. Ours is going to look like something like this. It is a payload rocket carrying a fresh hen's egg. Okay? And we'll put an egg in there and we'll tape it up and we'll send it out. If it works okay, this will come down by parachute. And this part will come down, let's think that. No, it'll come down with a parachute as well. Okay, that's the game plan. And those are different types of rockets. Then there's another one we're going to launch today. Obviously, well, this is a weird looking one. Looks kind of like maybe like a helicopter.
Thing to spin.
Yep. Cool. We can see these things bend down. And then I tie this all up with the string. And it goes up like this, and then these flip out, turns over, and comes down like that. Okay. So that's a different kind. And then you can do rockets. Oh my goodness, you can have multi-stages. I'm just showing you a variety of them. Here's a rocket that's kind of neat. It goes up like a rocket, but comes back like a glider. All right,
we'll never see it again.
This one I'm not going to launch. This one's only for display.
Because once that goes up and glides off somewhere, we're never going to see that.
Right, and that's been my experience. That's why I built my granddaughter and I built this one. And it goes up like this, and the game plan is that this part falls off. And when it falls off, nose cone comes out, streamer is deployed, and hopefully we get this back. And this comes back in a blinding flash, okay? All right, so that's what it's going to do. I've got an unpainted one here that we will fly today. And just for variety, and do something different, this is not even made out of wood except for this spar. I made this all out of cardboard. Took a box out of it. Just cut it. Don't do it. Waste too much. All right, so that's the game plan. And that's a little bit about the flight profile. And we only have about a half hour or so more to go, so what questions do you have before I go on? Pretty straightforward. You ready to do this?
Yes.
Hot dog, okay.
You do this fun, just out of random.
What?
You do this out of random, like fun.
Yeah.
Oh, can you tell them about yourself? I'm sorry, we didn't introduce you properly. My bad.
Yeah, you're fine, you're fine. My name is Old Ed is what they call me. I have been launching model rockets for a long time, more than 50 years. And I've been all over the world flying. I've been in Romania, where else? Poland, and Ukraine, Russia. Diane and I went to Yugoslavia back in 1972, and been to Kazakhstan several times. And I don't know, I haven't done everything, but I've just about seen everything with model rockets that you come at. It's been a long time. And so I started a rocket club about 47 years back, and it's still flourishing today. And I handed you all out flyers on the launches at the Goddard Space Flight Center. I started that program 37 years ago, I guess now, and it's still flourishing. First Sunday of every month from 1 to 2, you come out and launch. So yeah, I do this for fun, and Raza asked me to come on out a couple of years ago, and it's worked out fine so far.
Ed, would you like to talk to him about your NARHAMs, please?
Oh, if you want to join the club or anything like that, the website is narhams, NARHAMS.org. And we launch a lot.
Any other questions before we launch into the rocket building? Cool to say launch into rocket building.
There you go.
Okay, guys, let's launch into rocket building.